Welcome back to Let's Play Heroes Chronicles. I am your host, Board Gamer Girl, and we are in the Walking on Cloud scenario of the Master of the Elements campaign. And Neela is going to come running back here. That's what she's going to do. Alright, let's see what we get from Chain Lightning. Alright, well that puts us in an even better spot. Alright. Are you ready to rock on, dude? Because I am basically ready to beat the bejesus out of you. That does 340 points of damage. It's 200. Oh, that was worth a shot. I don't have blind or anything like that. Alright. Alright. It's 50 damage? Are you kidding me? I see. His attack and defense is much closer to mine. You need to leave my enchanters alone. You are attacking completely the wrong troops. Just gonna put that out there. Wait here for a second. Really, you guys are still attacking the wrong people. You need to be going after those stupid... Thank you for finally attacking someone useful. You didn't run away? Alright, well fine then. I don't get any experience, but I did beat the crap out of you. Alright, Turnham. Today, some of my assistants summoned me to a frozen pond near a grove of trees. The wizards broke a hole in the ice with their staves and removed the shards of ice with their bare hands. When the preparations were finished, everyone stood in a circle around the hole. This is called a seeing pool, Hemaros said. Any still water can be used to create it. What does it do? I asked. With it you can find a person even over great distance. Hemaros explained that they were going to try to find Barcelor. I wasn't sure what to expect, so when the water began to glow an eerie blue, I took a step away from the hole. Hemaros grinned, amused at my apparent fear. Suddenly, the surface of water became shiny and flat, like a mirror, and then a single figure appeared. I bent over to look closer. It was Barcelor, walking upon what looked like a field of white clouds. The plane of air, perhaps. He still lives, Hemaros said. The other wizards applauded. Awesome. Let's try and figure out how much I really care. Is there anything I want here? I guess a castle, in case I need more troops. I ordered Hemaros to peer into the seeing pool again, but this time to do something useful. These wizards don't understand strategy, or else they would have told me before that they had the power to find people. Find the Lord of Air and his conflux, Hemorrhoid, I ordered. Lord, I'm afraid you've been mispronouncing my name. It's supposed to be Hemaros, the mage instructor said. Finally, the man found his courage. Whatever, just find the Air Lord. Later, Hemaros reported that the Lord of Air couldn't be found, even though they were able to locate his conflux. The troops within were preparing for war. He saw sprites, air elementals, and storm elementals. Lots of them. It seemed easy for you to find Barcelor. Why can't you find our enemy? I asked. If he were dead, the spell wouldn't work. But that isn't likely in this case. I believe the elemental lords are immortal, although that is not my strongest subject. So, what does it mean? It could mean several things, Lord. I've consulted with the others, and we've decided that perhaps the Lord of Air is so powerful that he can hide himself from the seeing pool. So basically what you're telling me is you don't know. Wizards hate to admit their ignorance. Yes, Lord. Yay. Alright, so now we'll give you all of these wonderful things. And you don't need the golems, they're just slow. And then Neela, you're gonna run back here. Oh wait, well I shouldn't have had you run there. School is closed! Y'all are so funny. Hello, +1 spell power. You're gonna wait here for till the next week, basically. That's the plan, at least. Oh, there's more of them coming. Well, that's exciting. Alright, you need to come out here to, like, meet these guys. How bad are you? Pack few few. You're not bad at all. You are not bad at all. Alright, Risa. All populations are halved. Beautiful. Really? You still came after me? That shows some guts, my friend. And so there's nothing in here, right? Yeah. Alright. I guess technically I want to come over here too. You're not sure where Barcelor came from, but suddenly he's standing next to your horse. Your hand goes quickly to your side, but there is no sword to be drawn. Lord Tarnum, this way, Barcelor says, with a cocky grin. He saw your startled reaction and enjoyed it. What do you want? The gateway to the clouds is along this trail to the north. I stepped through and saw the elemental plane of air with my own eyes. Remarkable! But some storm elementals chased me back here a couple days ago. I've been waiting for you here ever since. Once again, Barcelor joins your forces, but he and some of the other wizards seem preoccupied with his observations from the plane of air. At least they'll leave me alone for a while. Yeah! You're level 12. This is awesome. Everyone got to be level 12. That's ridiculously awesome. Let's take some defense. We'll take a wall of knowledge. We're also going to work on getting this stuff under control so that we can get all of our spells. A few days ago, I sent a scout to investigate some rumors I've been hearing from the locals. This morning, the man returned. I clenched my fists at his report of sprites held in cages, enslaved by the Lord of Air. The Air Lord holds their children hostage, forcing the adults to fight for his cause, work in his mines, and other such horrors. Sprites may be magical creatures, but they are slaves, and I'm familiar with that helpless feeling that your life is not your own. Nothing is more crippling than being subject to the whims of a cruel master. Those are the memories that drove me to become the maniac I used to be. Perhaps I went too far, but I still like to think that my cause was just. We're going to free those sprites, I promised. More chain lightning and counterstrike, okay. But we've got the wall of knowledge, so I guess we'll go there and get you some knowledge. And then we'll have you run back here. Tarnum, you need that. Yay for +1 spell power. No, let's go in. No. In the two-way monolith. Thank you. Alright, well, we'll see what this has to offer. This is it, the elemental plane of air. Before stepping from the monolith, you drop your staff into the billowing white clouds. The shaft floats as if on water, refusing to settle into the clouds. Amazing. Cautiously, you take your first step and feel something like solid ground beneath your feet, even though you know there is none. You don't think you can ever get used to this. Look at this shot. Air magic. Alright, well, that's reasonable. Oh, wait, we don't need to head over there, because we've already got all that stuff. Alright, Neela. You need to head over here. Tarnum. Welcome to more knowledge and more spells, sort of. Does this actually do anything? I don't think so, but we'll give it a shot. No, it did nothing. They're just sitting there, mocking me. Five genies approach you under a white banner. Lord Tarnum, they address you with a deep bow. We would like to join your army. Some of my people are still too afraid of the Air Lord to disobey him, but if you could free them, I'm sure they will join your battle against the Elemental Lords. Wow. Look at all these genies. That is a little insane. Oh my goodness. This is like so bright. It's a little ridiculous. Sure, why not? We'll take some genies. It's so bright! Every time it's like, I mean, I guess it's only the second time, but it is brutal on my poor eyes. Well, let's see if we get anything good. So this you give me extra of. That seems a little ridiculous to me. I'm just saying. So what do you get? Do I get the same stuff here, or do I get something else good? Yeah, I get the same stuff. Alright, well fine then. The real question becomes, is +1 spell power worth it? It potentially is. I just have to make sure that I'm not going to have to deal with nonsense. One of the genies who recently joined your side explains that you might even be able to convince some of the air elementals to join you. They're brutish creatures, not too bright, and will jump at the chance to do battle no matter who the opponent. I don't really care about getting the air elementals to join me, to be quite frank with you. We found the place where the sprite children are being held. Barcelor was the one who discovered the holding pens and sent word to me. I immediately dispatched a large contingent to free the children and bring them to my tower until we can deal with the Air Lord and free their parents. Oh, look at how nice we are. Alright, so they're all over there. Even though you walk on a solid surface, you know that there is no ground beneath your feet. However, trees and mountains sprout up from the white clouds, making them appear as an endless fog. At least it makes you feel more comfortable to think of them that way. Otherwise, you drive yourself crazy trying to figure out where a tree's roots would go. Few? Well, we can take on few. Some of the sprites have learned that their children are now safe, so they deserted from the Air Lord's army. They desperately wanted to reunite with their children, so I wasn't able to convince them to join me. I did, however, get a little information out of them before they flew away. Unfortunately, the Lord of Air has fled the elemental plane of air. I regret that I'm not going to get the chance to face him. When asked where he went, the sprites simply shrugged. They didn't know why, but they did know that he left most of his forces behind to guard his realm until he returned. Okay, I don't care about you having sulfur. So we do this little, like, level up dance. Pack few. Hello. What do you have? Horde Throng, Few, Horde Throng. Yeah, so you're the one that I have to watch out for. That's the truth. This is highly entertaining, as I'm basically just running around getting stat ups. We'll go for +1 knowledge, why not? I'll take +2 attack, take +1 spell power. Alright, this is easy enough. Horde Throng. I mean, I don't know, maybe this was a stupid idea, but in my mind, this is what I want to do. Alright, so... that was pretty solid. Oh, in theory, like Neela, to at least get some stuff. Alright, so Tarnum, you'll just hang out over here. Neela, you'll come over here. We're gonna go for more +1 spell power. Risa. Okay. You can just keep attacking those guys. That does not bother me at all. Wow, you're a little jerk that way. But two can play that game. Boom. Alright, well, TL has been vanquished. Congratulations, all your enemies have been defeated. Victory is yours. Well, thanks everyone for watching. This is Board Gamer Girl saying have a great day. See ya!